Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and happy Saturday. It's Anna Shree and today I am going to be going over my 8 elite healthy habits to help you change your life. So before we get into it, if you have been here and you're subscribing, thank you so much. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel and please hit that like button and ring that bell so you never miss another video. So these are morning habits that I try to incorporate every single day. So let's jump right in, and the first thing we're going to do, super easy, right after you wake up, just make the bed. If you're anything like me and you get a little bit anxious when you're in a space that has a lot of clutter or mess, I find that this really helps because the bed is such a large focal point in the room that if you can kind of make the bed every morning, that's at least one thing in your space that looks nice and tidy. And remember, our bedroom is our sacred space, so we want to make sure we have a good vibe in there, good energy. And it always feels really nice getting into a bed that's already made at the end of the day. So another thing that I have been doing more recently, I started doing this back when I started working with my gut coach, but I do lemon water in the morning. I personally like mine to be like hot lemon water, so you drink it more like a tea. And I do like to add salt to it because it helps with your electrolyte levels. And now you guys, you have to think that we have been sleeping for the last 8 hours, if you're lucky, and you're a good sleeper. But we're not hydrating, we're not actually doing anything, but our body's recovering during that time. So when you wake up, the first thing you want to do is hydrate your system. Next is a very important one. You want to get morning sunshine. Now this is going to help set your circadian rhythm. It's also going to help you wake up and feel more energized. And if you can get grounding while you're doing it, even better. So go stand on your grass, stand in your yard, have your cup of lemon water, and stare at the sunshine. Also too, if you're finding that you're having trouble going to sleep at night, this is a habit that's really going to help set your system. And now I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, we're in winter and the sun's not up yet. But even if you go outside while it's still dark and you just look towards the horizon where the sun is rising, it'll do pretty much the same thing. But it is best to get sunlight in your eyeballs in the morning. Ideally, you would want it to be bright, but you know, we just got to work with what we can sometimes. Try and do like 5 to 10 minutes. And if you guys watch my Instagram stories, you know that I am an avid morning sunrise viewer. So here's a ritual that I've been doing for the last year, and almost a year to be exact, because I believe I started last November before I did my first ceremony. I have been journaling. Now, I don't necessarily do this every single day, but I try and do this often, especially when I have like a clouded mind or I'm just not feeling my best, or even on the days that I'm excited about something. It's just really good to journal and get clarity. So I would highly recommend adding this into your routine. And you know, we all live in a very chaotic world and there's a lot of stress right now, so this is going to do wonders for your mental health. And if you notice, I have some fun little oracle cards, and these oracle cards can be great because it's almost like a journal prompt. So you pull one, it gives you a message, and you can kind of think about and consider how it relates to you in your everyday world and what's happening with you right at that moment. So it really helps you reflect on yourself. Really recommend. Okay, so this one is going to be a big one. Your music in the morning is going to set the tone for your day. Think about it. Our body is made of energy, and we vibrate at a certain frequency, right? So if you're listening to music in the morning that is at a higher frequency, it's going to set you in the mood of a higher vibration. So choose music that is instrumental, maybe has affirmations in it, good messages. Okay, so now this one I know is going to be quite difficult because we're also prone to our routines of wake up in the morning, look at our phones. Like we can go on our phones real quick to set our music or turn off our alarm, but try not to dive into social media right away. The problem is when you go on social media first thing in the morning, it shoots a hit of dopamine to your brain. And then what happens, it makes you feel good. So then your body craves more of that. So then you find yourself just randomly going on social media all day long, or, you know, playing a video game on your phone all day long. When if you wait for about an hour to hour and a half after you wake up to get on social media, your body won't go through the cravings quite as much as if you were to hit that dopamine first thing in the morning. So let yourself wake up, do your routine, stay off social for like an hour. I know personally this was a very hard habit for me to break because it's part of my job, but I tend to do better throughout my day, like mentally, and my nervous system is a lot more calm when I don't go on social media for the first hour of my day. Gotta cut that addiction. All right, and one of my favorites is morning stretches for digestion. You guys, I made a whole video on this. I honestly have been doing so much research on the best things to do for your body and your digestion. If you are a morning pooper, then maybe look into these stretches because it just really helps get the system going and feels amazing on the body. It creates a lot of space within your digestive system, so check it out. Okay, so another thing that I've been doing is 5 to 10 minutes in the morning of reading something that has to do with self-help, self-improvement, mental clarity, spiritual growth, anything that is beneficial to your mindset. They do have a lot of apps now where you can just listen to books, audiobooks, obviously, but they have this app called Headway, and it's all these self-help, self-improvement books, but it's the highlights of them. Kind of like if you guys remember Cliff Notes, it's like that, but audio style. It's great. And I've been listening to that for the last few weeks. Good stuff. So I will say I've been someone who has always had habits. I was like the kid in school who would like lay out her clothes before the next morning, and I had a routine. So this is nothing new to me, but refining and figuring out what works best for my adult woman career, or how do I say that? Adultness. There's a lot of things that you can do to be successful, but having a good routine, especially one that is beneficial for your mindset, and if you're doing things to really like take care of your body, and overall, like these little things will add up and just make your mornings more enjoyable, and that makes your day more enjoyable, and that will make your life more enjoyable. Now, I'm not saying that we're not going to have hard days, but these habits will help prepare you for those hard days. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be doing a nighttime routine for the best sleep of your life. But for now, this has been my morning 8 elite healthy habits to change your life. Thank you so much for all the support, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.